I believe, of course, Guastella, he is a veteran of the scene. If you do not know this guy, he has been around in FIFA for many, many years, many tournaments, many grand finals. He is a veteran of the scene representing the United States. Both of these players, of course. It is Guastella that's going to make some changes quickly. This is a standard setup here, guys. So what they're going to do, they're going to change the tactic. They start off, they lock in the chemistry, and then they'll immediately make some changes. Shift the positions, put Ronaldo and Suarez around. They're using Messi as a cam right now. That's a central attacking midfielder. Obviously wants to get those positions up. The crowd absolutely hyped here in Whistler.
Indeed, and maybe winning the prize for most hyped crowd so far if they carry on this way. And of course we are on Xbox, which means the legends are available here. They're not available on PlayStation, and you might ask yourself what those legends are. You'll see them the likes of Vieira, Ruud Gullit there on your screen. These are players that are not playing anymore, but are legendary players of the football scene, and those are included here on the Xbox. So let's give you an overview. From left to right is Guastella playing in that US national team jersey, and from right to left in the green is none other than NYCFC Chris. What's he going to do here? He's got a good chance for the start. Took his chance a little bit off balance there, I feel.
Well, Jimmy talked about it earlier in the day. It's all about getting that first shot in there, getting that little bit of confidence. Doesn't matter if it's on target or not, you know, just get that little confidence. You are the guy attacking. Of course, he needs to be defensive here. Gullit offside there. Ramos cuts out the ball, though. Counter-attacking chance here with Gullit out of position. Could have gone and tried and sneak it through there. Sergio Ramos playing very offensively there, but not able to get the ball through. Vieira, former legend, of course, through to Ronaldo. Might get a shooting chance. Ronaldo, the tap-in. Suarez! Guastella scores!
The final here for Guastella. Of course, we are on Xbox, so this is his home console. This is where he will be looking to make the biggest possible lead for himself. Every away goal that Chris can score could possibly play a factor going into our second game. We'll talk about that when we get there to make it a little more simple. And already some possible changes here, 11 minutes in. Either that or Guastella's just enjoying his moment of going 1-0 up.
Indeed. No, it's actually Chris going to be just adjusting his buttons, I believe, on his controller. So he's just making sure he gets his position sorted out. Guastella, like you say, just happy to sit there. A little bit of frustration on Chris's face, I think you see. But of course, as we say, he's came back from behind many times already throughout this tournament. So he's not going to be too put off by the fact he's 1-0 down in 12 minutes.
Trying to get through that. Will be knocked out for a throw in here for Chris with DeMarcos. Into Modric, did it fancy, could have done it simple, but, well, let's see the flare. Ronaldo, gonna knock it through. Torres! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, that was so close off the post, and that may come back to haunt Chris later in the game.
Well, that would have been an away goal. It could be massive, but this could be through to Ronaldo again. A little defensive error, and well, there's some holes appearing in Guastella's defenses, and that was what I was worried about at the start. Did he, Chris? He's not afraid to shoot from range, sneak those balls through the middle. He did fantastic in the console finals against Reign to pick up the victory there. It was a very tense occasion in that best of three, but right here we see Guastella on the attack to Messi! It's number two!
Number two, and again, perfectly placed by Messi. It's clear who the crowd support here. They're here to watch Chris win, and so far that plan is definitely not going their way. 2-0 for Guastella, perfect pass through, and a first-time shot powered into the top left by Messi.
Perfect finishing. You would expect nothing less from Lionel Messi, the 98 card, Team of the Year edition, top rated player, and just 20 minutes into this Xbox first matchup, we see the scoreline 2-0. And what we mean by that aggregate score, of course, the score will carry over to the PlayStation. And of course, away goals will count, but nothing so far from Chris. Just a little pressure on the post. Messi, oh, well, went for goal there. I thought he could have laid it off for Modric. I think he's going to spin off for a corner.
A bit of lucky spin on the ball there, I think. That will be taken quite long, thrown into the box. And there is Ronaldo on the back post. Somehow, all alone, brings Chris Suarez right back into it.
Well, we've seen Chris scoring some corners throughout the day. Lewandowski header in the winner bracket finals. But here, Ronaldo, with a finish on the far post, gets himself that away goal. Now, he needs to consolidate, close in, but this is looking like it might well be a high-scoring affair.
We can certainly hope so. These are the games we all love to watch. Let's hold it there. Dispossessed, but it does fall back to Guastella. Again, not an accurate pass this time. Chris is going to take it away from him. Will he get the run on through? It's a chip over the top. Suarez controls it, knocks the defender, shoots, but De Gea's there to keep it out.
Oh, so close. You know, he could have easily parried that straight into the way of Messi. Messi was barreling down on goal, but he's got to be careful of these counter-attacks. Doesn't push too many forward. Ronaldo tries to work his way through. Out of position at the mark. Kyle Walker's got himself forward. The right back into Pogba. The defense chants coming out here. You know you're in America when you hear defense being chanted. De Gea with a save. It's fell back to Hullet. It's not clear yet. That's a shot, surely. Oh, wow. I think he went for a corner. No, offside.
Offside,
yeah.
Sigh of relief, no doubt, breathed there from Chris. As he fires the ball off again onto this top side. DeMarcos to Messi and then over to Suarez. Hullet getting in the way of his next pass. Oh, that was close to being cut out. I like this pressing style from Chris. He tries to keep the pressure on. Here is Messi, though. Where's he going to go? It's over the top as he tries to get in there with Laurent Blanc. Not sure how he's managed to get that far up the field, but he'll have a charge back into his usual position of centre-back.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't actually go for a big overhead through ball there. With Laurent Blanc out of position, he knew there was going to be a hole back there. Hullet wins the ball back, though, for Chris. It's just still struggling to get out of his own half here. Giuseppe just calming things down a little bit, keeping the passing short, trying a little direct pass through to Messi. Ramos and the last there with the tackle. Kind of a clash in the penalty box there, nothing given. Clean tackle in the end. Ramos to Hullet. Looking to get things going here. You can see Guastella's happy to calm it down a little bit, looking for those through balls, but not going for anything crazy. Suarez, aiming for the far post.
Well, flashing by. Chance of who are you coming from the crowd. And well, I think he might be showing us who he is. Plenty of time left to go in this one. Guastella, as we approach half-time, 5 minutes left, give or take, leads 2-1 here. There's Messi, big ball over the top to Marcelo. Cuts it inside to Hullet. He's got plenty of space now. It's Messi, dangerous position. De Gea parries away. Suarez with the head. Ronaldo squeaks it in there between post and keeper. And Guastella will take a 3-1 lead, almost on the stroke of half-time.
Well, he got a little bit lucky with the parry. De Gea unable to hold on to it. Bit of a hot potato. Launched straight back in the direction of Ronaldo, and he doesn't miss those gifts, just taps it into the lower corner. So 3-1, we knew it was going to be a high-scoring affair. I feel Chris might want to get a second away goal to keep this game alive for him.
Here we go. Can he take one just before half-time? It was good, but Blanc was there, kept it away from them. Now, Hullet, a fourth here would be absolutely devastating for Chris. There it is, into Ronaldo. Marcelo will snuff it out, but Suarez collects, takes a shot. I think it ricocheted off Ronaldo there and fell in the hands of De Gea. So 3-1 here at halftime.
Close game. Guastella, you'd expect him to take the lead. He's on his own console. Chris, though, still confident that he can get goals.
So let's get down to Spencer, get his thoughts at halftime.
Guys, what a first half that was. It was a lesson in finishing from Guastella with the 3-1 advantage. If the rest of the ties like that, we're in for an absolutely entertaining final. Let's take a look at the highlights from this first leg, or first half of the first leg. A bit of a rebound chance here for Guastella, but he had to hit it at a tight angle. He got the goal, he took the lead. This is, remember, on Guastella's favoured console of Xbox. So that made it 2-0 with this strike here, which is a really good commanding position to be in. First time finish from Messi. Only a few people can do that. Messi's definitely one of them. Now this goal Chris got here is key because it's an away goal on his less favoured console. So that could play a big part in the match yet to come. But Guastella, just before half-time, was able to extend his lead and make it 3-1. And his finishing was generally on point throughout that game. So Guastella definitely in the commanding position. And let's find out a little bit more about the American.
They call me the godfather of FIFA because I have all the experience in this competition. I've been to 5 FIFA Interactive World Cups. This is my second regionals, so hopefully this time it's going to go well. From what my opponents are going to expect, a slow build-up play, nice and steady, and just me pressuring them as much as possible. Once they get that ball, I'm going to make sure one of my defenders are going to attack them as fast as possible so the other player doesn't have a chance to score a goal.
That's an away goal, which could be all important.
Yeah, very different Guastella. We're seeing a very confident turnout from him. 9 shots to 4. You can see dominating the possession, dominating the shots. This is a godfather of football here in North America that has turned up to pick up the win, and the second half is underway.
Referee gets us going. What can Chris do here in the second half? A 3-1 loss for him honestly wouldn't be all that bad. It'd mean that a 2-0 win on his console would see him through on away goals, but there's still 45 minutes to go, and Guastella's already got 3 in that first 45.
Yeah, I feel there's more goals to come in this game. It's a steady build-up, pressure play from Guastella that we've been seeing throughout the first half, and it's really been a case of Chris trying to take his chances, representing New York City FC here. Didi Crislito picked up after the stop in Miami in just February. Big MLS teams stepping into the equation. Through ball not going to work out. Laurent Blanc so often has been that stalwart for Guastella. Remember, he won't have that legend available when we move over to the PlayStation. So Guastella's going to have to start relying on other players. But as it is, he's got that 3-1 lead and he's hanging on to it.
I think for him, more goals would be more comfort. The question is if he can score and if he can stop any from going in on the other end. There is a close one, but it is Guastella who will regain possession. Now he can start moving forward with Messi in control of the ball. Now Ronaldo, will he go for the shot? No, he feeds it to Suarez, who cuts it across, but it was out of reach for his players. De Gea will come out and throws it quickly for a possible counter-attack.
Yeah, defender put enough pressure on the ball there to make sure the shot was... Oh, what was that? An uncharacteristic missed pass coming out from Chris. Maybe just feeling a little bit of nerves here. $10,000 up for grabs. He talked about it after picking up the trophy for the PlayStation, saying it's not over yet. There's still another 10 grand, and that's what I'm after. Kyle Walker looking for the pass. Guastella's on the attack. Gets it to Messi, and Modric with the last second cut out of the pass. The counter-attack possible here with Ronaldo on the top wing. Looking to go back in. He can't get out of his own half at the moment, Chris. Into Hullet. Suarez plays it back. Hullet's pass is poor. A clash of the Titans. Niangalan into Hullet there. Messi from range. Deflected. Goes for a corner.
Yep, going out for a corner, that one. Anything you can get on those shots. Send them wide, send them over. That's what you're looking for. Messi, did that go out? No, it didn't. Flag stays down. And there is Marcelo, though, winning it back. Now it's Messi. Again, turned on its head here in terms of possession. There's Perisic, little chip over the top, didn't have enough weight to it. And possession falls back with Giuseppe Guastella. 3-1 up on his home console. Ronaldo into Suarez, only has one man to beat. Will he be able to go around him? He will be able to. He's going to shoot. There's De Gea, though, safe hands to collect.
He had the little push there, the little shrug on the defender, which bought him that space that he needed to get the shot away. De Gea watched it well. Hullet lays it off to Ronaldo. Ronaldo trying that through ball back to Suarez. The return ball not quite able to slip through. Chris finally outside of his own half, but only just, and you can see he gives away possession instantly.
70 minutes gone. 20 more here for more goals to fall. Chris will be happy with one. I mean, 2 more would be an absolute dream for him, of course, to go in all tied up in this scenario. Now we have Vieira for Guastella. Gets it through to Ruud Gullit, but Sergio Ramos comes out, will slide, keeps the ball in play. Oh, collects the return as well. Brilliant link-up play there. And that gives now a chance for Chris to start to move forward. Ronaldo actually fairly deep for him here, though, and well, he runs out of play with Marcelo.
Some uncharacteristic errors coming out from Chris here. Maybe not feeling the Xbox controller. He did say he's never played on it before, only on the PlayStation, of course. So, got to get a feel for the controller. Slightly bigger than the PlayStation, of course, and maybe just doesn't have a handle on it. And as it stands, 3-1. And he puts it out again. Okay.
Definitely didn't want to do that. There's no doubt there. Messi into Ronaldo. Suarez will collect. Where's he going to go? He's trying to have a shot, but Blanc came sliding out to prevent that. That's another bad pass here for Chris. Off to Pogba. Probably not going to have the shot with Pogba from that kind of range. He wants to get as close as he possibly can here. He has to go a little bit further back, but Walker collects.
Keeping possession here, just 10 minutes remaining in the game on the Xbox, and Guastella, I think, happy to consolidate the fact that he's got a 3-1 lead. It's not a bad score to go into. Marcelo drawing Chris out of his area a little bit here. DeMarcos cuts off Suarez, who is for a throw.
Suarez it will be. Into Hollick, DeMarcos again cuts it out. Well, this is all time that's playing in Guastella's favor. And as we said before, I think 3-1 is a decent score for Chris here. If what he said is true and he's never played on the Xbox, and we've seen moments that might just prove that as well, if we're being honest, this would be a decent scoreline for him. There's the ball forward into towards Suarez. Back over then to Messi. This is an opportunity for him now. Oh, runs forward. Oh, tries to get it. He's gifted it back. Needs to get past one more. Oh, can't quite get past the second. And it's played out here by Guastella. 87 minutes gone.
Well, it's opened a little hole, but it's not big enough. Sergio Ramos will cut him off. DeMarcos down the line to Luka Modric. Looking for the overlap a little bit here. Trying to get DeMarcos forward. He won't go where he wants him. Modric trying to drag it back, keep it away from Hullet. So Hullet's out of position. Yangalan ball through, tries to shot. It's actually fell kindly for Suarez. And Laurent Blanc with a last-ditch tackle.
Well, almost looked like he meant to do that in a way. Fell nicely for him. Ball going to be played way downfield. DeMarcos will throw it in to Blanc. And I think Chris knows this one's over, and there we are, done with the first leg. It's 3-1 for Guastella from his home leg. And what do we think? Happy with that?
I think so. It was all done in the first half. Guastella looking very solid, but I think we're going to see a very different Chris on the PlayStation.
And he needs to as well. We've said it though, 3-1 up for Guastella. That away goal could be all important. All he needs is a 2-0 win on his PlayStation. And he's pulled off some amazing, amazing moves here today, which honestly could happen. Let's take a look at some of those goals back.
Yeah, the deflection fell for Suarez in the right place at the right time. That's what it's all about. And Messi, no messing with that finishing, is the absolute top draw. It fell for Ronaldo. That's maybe the shining light that Chris can take from this one. And again, another goal. It was a little bit lucky for Giuseppe Guastella, and that's what I feel. You know, he had that look on his side. Is it going to go that way on the PlayStation? I don't know.
Well, certainly looking forward to this PlayStation leg. I'm guessing it's going to really give everything that it's promised us today after all this action.
Now, Tass, I'm going to start with you. This game finished 3-1. It's only leg one. Chris is down to Guastella. What does he have to do now, Chris, that is, to get back into this?
Honestly, Chris has, in my opinion, of what I've watched in that game, done extremely well to lose 3-1. He could have let that get away from him and lose 5-1, and the way he's been playing on the PlayStation, he's given himself a great opportunity. So I still fancy his chances, even with a 3-1 deficit, the way he plays on his console, because it clearly showed to me that he was lacking quite a bit on the Xbox. Clearly showed to me that he doesn't play it really at all. So he's given himself a great chance. 3-1. It's not over.
Okay, and that's Chris's perspective. Guastella's the winner here. He's got a 3-1 lead. How does he manage that?
I'm pretty confident, first of all, that Guastella has had a bit more experience on the other console than Chris has, so I think he's going to feel reasonably comfortable. You've got to be confident. It's just that away goal. Is there anything you've got to worry about? So I say, if you're in Guastella's corner right now, go out, get an early goal, make it 4-1, job done.
All right, quick predictions?
I've got Chris to do the comeback.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
I'm going to say Guastella for the win. I think he's going to do it.
All right, now let's throw it back to Joe and D-Man for their predictions. Guys?
Cheers, guys. I think, personally, it's a very, very hard one to call. I think that Tass is completely right there, that he's done well. 3-1, as I said before, he only needs to win this one 2-0 on his home console, and he will go through. He will win this game.
Yeah, but the same, like Spencer said, just single away goal is all that Guastella needs. And he's played on the PlayStation many times over many years in many competitions. He is a veteran of the scene. This is going to be a tough old matchup for them. Chris has got to hit the ground running and get a goal early on, just as he did in the winner bracket finals.
Guastella there, 3-1 up then. Basically, the ball's in his court right now. He has to hold on to that 3-1. And of course, Chris, he's going to have to really come out flying. An early goal will be important, whichever way it falls.
We should talk about the legends. They're not going to be available. We're on the PlayStation now. Obviously, that's what Guastella's been home on. And the legends are obviously players like your Bobby Moores, your George Bests, your Ruud Hullits. They're all in there. Obviously, players from the past that were absolute legends of the sport. They're not available on the PlayStation, so Guastella's going to have to change his team up from what he's been playing all day long on. So he needs to have a couple of adjustments in there. So it'll be interesting to see what and where it uses. Relied heavily on Laurent Blanc in defense. I'm guessing he's going to switch over to Chris Small.
So we are going to get into this one then. And of course, the FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Championship Series is brought to you by Sparko. Some fantastic chairs these guys have been playing in all day long, and you can check those out over at sparkousa.com. But we are into the second leg, and it is Chris playing from left to right in the New York City FC home strip. Guastella, same strip as last game, from right to left in the black.
Yeah, in the US kit. And he's going to try and get it through. Lewandowski in action once again for Chris. We'll see how long he stays on the pitch. Did score a header with him from a corner earlier on in the day. Ronaldo set through early. We talked about how Chris wanted an early goal. He might get one here. Suarez! Oh, it doesn't quite fall for Messi, but he still has control.
Insane start here for Chris. Just 6 minutes in, Messi will get it back to Lewandowski. No, Pogba will muscle him away. But Chris has managed to keep possession of the ball. Sends it quite heftily there down to Messi, who finds a hole, gets it over to Suarez, but Griezmann's come away. It's bounced off Casemiro, though. Lewandowski will once again feed it to Suarez. His option is Lewandowski on the top side. Now Ronaldo beats the one man, tries to pull it back for Messi, but the defense gets in the way.
A frenzied start for Chris here, putting the pressure on. He knows he needs that early goal. He wants it. Well, you can see Giuseppe Guastella defending hard and keeping that clean sheet early on. So he's decided to go with Griezmann. We'll keep a look through who else is there. You expect to see the Suarez, Ronaldo's, Messi's standard forward three that you get in, of course, the Ultimate Team. You've got every single player available to you to choose, and that's where he's going. Griezmann to Messi. Messi's got available runner. Can he go for goal instead? Tries, but Boateng is there.
Nicely blocked. Almost grit your teeth every time you see Messi teeing up the shot. Seen many a great goal from outside the box from him here today and yesterday. And now we have Messi once again. Dangerous position as always. This time into Griezmann, left foot. Neuer this time now will collect and says no, you're not going to score early. And now a chance possibly for Chris to build something of his own.
Trying a quick counter there, but it didn't really work out for him. DeMarcos down the wing, can't find Messi. Goes out for a throw though. Marcelo. Defensive position. DeMarcos trying the overlap with Messi, not really something I'd want. I prefer Messi up front, and that's what he's going with now. DeMarcos forward to Messi. Back inside to Modric. He's got a runner. He finds it to Ronaldo. Deflects it just wide. I think it came off Suarez and went wide.
Incredibly close there. I thought it was on its way in as well. After that deflection, the keeper probably wouldn't have been able to get onto it if it was on target. And Chris just firing off a warning shot there, saying I mean business, and I want to come back into this one. We talked about the first goal, especially if it's an early one, really impacting this one. But for now, 20 minutes in, Guastella has possession up on this top side, working things well here.
If you just joined us, it currently stands at 3-1 in the first leg on the Xbox. Now on the PlayStation, Giuseppe Guastella with that 3-1 lead, which means currently Didi Crislito, you're seeing DCL playing in the light blue, needs 2 goals to take victory here on the PlayStation, his home console. Defends the free kick, doesn't really clear it very well though. It's coming right back at him. Guastella, heavy pass to Ronaldo, tries to cut inside, Messi's available! Neuer deflects, and Alaba clears.
Well, it ran loose, and again he can thank his lucky stars that didn't bounce back to one of Guastella's players, because that would have almost certainly been put in the back of the net. Still 0-0 here though. Pass turned out good in the end. That one though over the top didn't quite find its man. Pogba will block. He's got 3 men on top of him though, and he has to roll out for a throw. A cheeky little smile there from Guastella. Knew that he didn't have many options, and that's what came out of it. Ball then here forward to Ronaldo, Messi and Suarez. The 3 danger men for Chris's team. Casemiro into Suarez. Where's he going to go? Decides to go back to Lewandowski, who fires one off, but De Gea, not too difficult of a save for him there, I feel, just diving off to his left.
Yeah, Ronaldo coming in for the deflection, hoping something would fall his way, and maybe just needs a little bit of luck now. We saw Chris score probably the shot from the furthest out. Of course, Ronaldo about 34-yard shot earlier on in the console finals. Suarez breaking away for Guastella. Great pass into Messi. Can't find quite an opening though. Quickly, as soon as he gets that through ball pass, Chris closes the door. DeMarcus, great ball up to Messi, but he's got Pogba on his back.
And Pogba will deal with the threat, and I think he's actually even won a throw-in for himself. Yep, that will go to Guastella. Takes it short to Marcelo. Pretty compact area there that they're working in, but he's done very well to keep a hold of it. Centralizes the ball, tried to get it through there towards Ronaldo, but it's cut out. And now a chance maybe on for Chris. He's got some space on his top side. It's Ronaldo. He's got one more man to beat. That's Sergio Ramos. The second man comes in again. That is Walker. It's a corner.
Yeah, the pace of Ramos and Walker beating him there. He's going for the in-swinger. Ramos and Lewandowski looking for that header. Now though the counter. Suarez can't get past DeMarcos. And Chris gets back in position. The corner not going in his favour like it has done. I think he scored the most corners of anyone throughout the regionals so far. You don't tend to see too many of them going for it. They usually go for that short passing style. And as it is, Chris wins the ball back in the midfield. Suarez to Modric. He had a good through ball before to Ronaldo. Gets another one. This time he finds the pass to Modric. Oh, that's not where he wanted to go with it. A misplayed pass to DeMarcos has set him in trouble.
Oh, big tackle from Boateng coming in there. Referee might call that one back. There's advantage given for the next one, and in the end, the free kick will be given. As we are closing in on the half-time point. Boateng will collect that one, and it's looking like we're headed to a goalless half-time pause. Or will we? Ronaldo now breaking away. We'll try and put one in, but came off the defender. De Gea collects.
Yeah, easy for him in the end there. Wasn't really too many options available for him. He saw the final whistle was beckoning for half-time. So Chris still needs 2 goals in this game to get himself back in it.
So, 0-0. Tense stuff, but it remains 0-0. Let's head down to Spencer for a breakdown on the first half.
Yes, guys, thank you very much. That was a much tighter affair than the first game, obviously on the Xbox side. We expected it on the PlayStation. Chris more comfortable here, but Guastella has that cushy 3-1 lead. Right now he's sitting pretty, so he'll be happy with how that went. Here's some of the highlights from the first half. Decent chance there from Chris, and another chance here from Guastella. I think this is actually from the first leg, the darker kits there. But we're going to see a chance here from Chris, hitting it straight at the keeper. De Gea. There we go. There wasn't many chances. There really wasn't many chances. 0-0 after all. Chris, let's talk about him. 112 wins in the qualification month on FUT Champions to get here. Qualified 4th overall. He finished top 4 in the Season 1 Americas.
In real time, that's all he needs to hold on to the lead over Didi Crislito. And you can see the second half is underway. Here's Guastella playing in the back, and Chris playing in the light blue New York City FC, the team that he is sponsored by and associated with. Suarez for Guastella, already in the attack to Messi. Messi with, tries to go for the far post, a little too tight an angle.
Dragging it across there, but a nice encouraging start from Guastella. As we said, 3-1 aggregate score. That away goal could play into it, meaning that actually Chris only needs 2 here, which would put us at 3-3, and that away goal would win him the championship, would make him the regional champion here for season 2 in the Americas. There is Ronaldo off to Nainggolan, brought on at half-time. Actually, again, ricocheting off Suarez. This has happened a couple of times. In the end, it was offside anyway, so it wouldn't have even counted.
It's like you say, I mean, Suarez just seems to be getting in the way of the ball right now. We saw the ball come off his backside and go wide earlier on in the first half, and now hits him while offside. So positioning slightly off at the moment for the team of the year, Suarez, for Chris.
Offside.
Now, did we see Lewandowski coming off? I didn't notice.
Yes.
Tends to have that 45-minute change, doesn't he? He doesn't tend to last too long. Nainggolan on again. Modric to Messi. Chris building the attack slowly here. DeMarcos down the right wing. Messi had made a run, but was available. Goes to Ronaldo. He scored some crackers. Oh! Hits the woodwork. And Modric gets it clear.
That could well have put him into the lead, and that would have changed everything here. That would have given him a little more gusto. He's looking for that second goal, of course, to tie us up 3-3 and win it on away goals. Here is Suarez. Can he get past the man? He won't. Nainggolan takes the shot. Ricochets off the defender, and he'll have a corner.
Yeah, Messi had pulled in, so really Nainggolan didn't really have a great deal on. That's a great little inside header. Oh, and De Gea tried to sneak it again, didn't he? He scored a couple of them. This time Ramos up and over. Bit of a corner expert is Chris. Not able to get a goal this time, though.
Not this time, but I'm sure he'll keep trying. It's worked for him in the past. It's almost worked for him twice there. But for now, it is Guastella who has possession. Boateng pulled a little out of position from that one. Has got back into the back line, though. Now Ronaldo. He's going to try and get past the defense once more. Now into Messi. He's got plenty of help here. Fires it off to Griezmann, who will have a shot, and wasn't all that far away.
Yeah, the keeper seemed a little nonchalant about that shot there for me, Neuer. But he knows his height of his goal, knew it was going wide. Suarez dispossessed by Modric. And Guastella plays the short passing possession game around his defence. Walker on the right, giving a little give and go, gets it back to Ronaldo. Messi's making a run, could go for a through ball, gets it to Suarez, and a little heavy on the pass, couldn't quite knock it through to Messi. Messi will pick it back up. Ronaldo for Chris. Chris trying to put it through in the light blue, but Chris Smalling, this is what we've talked about. Used Laurent Blanc, the legend on the Xbox, using Chris Smalling to the exact same style here on the PlayStation. And as of yet, Guastella, he just needs to defend. It may be slow, steady, boring to watch sometimes, but all he needs to do is just play out the game, and he's looking for goals.
And this is exactly what Chris needs to do. Take the possession away from him and create some chances. He sends the ball over the top. Ramos will knock it back to De Gea. Oh, that was a little bit close. Well, close, not enough. There's Walker. Wow, he's going to get body checked off it there by Perisic, who will get the ball back. Perisic, another one that comes on typically at half-time here for Chris. He's done it almost all tournament long. Ball played centrally there. Suarez with a nightmare of a pass.
Yeah, he's just snatching at his chances, isn't he? 76 minutes, not long to go here. Chris needs a goal. Free kick for Guastella. He's running out of time. We've seen quick comebacks. It's quite possible to score a quick-fire double, but he needs it. And he needs a goal right now. Marcelo bustled off the ball. It's a throw-in for Guastella.
This is what we were saying before. Yes, he's got time, but if he can get one in him now, it'll fill him full of confidence. Messi with great control on the chest, as we, of course, would expect. He whips it in there. Ramos, though, gets to it first. Danger cleared for now. 80 minutes now on the clock. The goal has got to come soon for Chris.
Well, the old adage is the Xbox player wins it in the regionals, and we are sitting staring just 10 minutes away from it continuing to be the history. Nothing will be rewritten. Ramos, through ball for Messi, not enough. Marcelo cuts him out. And Guastella continues to keep that high pressure on the pitch. Messi beats his defender. Oh, wriggled through. Nothing given. The referee keeps his whistle down. As Neuer has to make a save from Modric.
Safe hands, but always a scary moment when those shots are released. 85 now. Time is slowly ticking away for New York City FC's Chris, if he's to come back and win this game. There we go though, Perisic wins it. This is certainly a great chance for him. Is the ball going to go over the top? He falls to Messi, controls, it's in! He's got 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time to get himself another one.
Wow. Has he got enough time? He's left it late. You can see them making some changes immediately. He needs to go all out attack. Throw everything forward. He's got nothing to lose right now. Guastella knows it as well. Little bit of pressure there. The crowd certainly with Chris. Has he got it in him in the last 5 minutes? All Guastella needs to do is keep the ball.
They're going to get back into it. Changes have been made. It was a fantastic ball through. Messi taking it perfectly. But does he have the time to score number 2? It's now 3-2 on aggregate. And another one would make it 3-3, and the away goal from our first leg on the Xbox would win Chris the game.
Ultra defensive change for Guastella. We're going to have about 3 minutes max, I would say, maybe 4, because of the changes and the goal that just went in. It's currently 3-2 on aggregate. Martial coming on for Modric, so going aggressive, going attacking. It is just 3 minutes. He needs the ball. There needs to be a mistake from Guastella. Doesn't look like it's coming as he breaks it to Marcelo down the wing. And you can see, just carries it, calms things down. Marcelo inside to Griezmann. He's got Suarez inside. He's not even looking for the pass. He's not even looking to go forward with it. He just wants to keep the ball in control. That is it. Guastella's the champion.
A FIFA 17 Ultimate Team, America's Season 2 regional champion is Guastella, the godfather of FIFA. A major, major victory for him here. And what a way to win it. Let's head down to Jimmy.
Hey guys, I'm here with the winner, Giuseppe Guastella. Congratulations. How do you feel right now?
I feel wonderful. Friends in strip club, get ready.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is some next level. Now, before we head to that, talk to us about this game over these 2 legs.
It was tough. Xbox was my console, of course, and I got the results with the 3-1, but Chris is a great player. He came back tough. The second game with his console and beat me 1-0, but unfortunately, with the aggregate, I take the win and I'm the champion.
That's it. He's the champion, everybody. Let's give it up. Okay, now you're the champion of the Americas Regional. You're headed to Berlin on May 20th to play against the best of the best around the whole world. How do you like your chances?
Again, I take one game at a time. Once I get to that tournament, I'll deal with it.
Okay. Well, good luck to you in that. And now here is my favorite part. We're going to hand out the hardware, and presenting the trophy in Canada is Brent Coney, the EA Sports FIFA Commissioner. Brent?
Champion this man is as well, and you can see what it means to him. Guastella, he called himself the godfather of FIFA. I think we've called him the godfather of FIFA before, and this is exactly why, showing that experience can always win you something.
He's been around in the